So, Fat Man.
Paper toss. All right. See you next week on the wrestling show.
Hey, it's me. Hey, it's next week.
We're doing our mid-year awards review.
I guarantee you, nobody's awards next week were affected by this show.
Well, let's talk about that on the wrestling show. Welcome, everyone. This is Sleazy.
I'm dying. That's my name. I'm dying.
And welcome, everyone, to another wonderful episode. First of all, we're going to go right up top and talk to the married 2024 Wrestling Show Hall of Famer, the Proud Papa. Ryan Williams is here with us.
Hello.
And to give credence to the sign guy up above, I have a sign for you.
Fuck off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sign guide, billiard tiebreaker, loser Graham, Puma father, heavy Julius Beefcake the Third Esquire, DMD is with us.
And the only gold medalist on the show. Thank you very much. How are we all doing?
I'm running out of.
You have to running out of room. I get it.
You're gonna hear the nonsense when he logs in now,
right?
It's gonna be longer than episode. Yeah.
I'm not sure if everyone hears that on the show, but internally, internally we hear what's actually being said for the titles, which is fucking amazing, really. Two quick things. Number one, Ryan, if you get the reference, you'll love it. I have a new keyboard.
Second, what an ending to Jeopardy was.
God damn it.
So I bet it all. Okay. What were the four colors? I remember. I remember the order that they're in. So when Canyon came back in 2003, he brought back Mortis, but he wasn't green no more. What color was it? Was it blue, orange, red, or purple? I bet it all. Sleazy bet not at all. And we both have different answers. We won't tell you our answers till you tell me yours.
Purple.
Yeah, I bet enough so that if I lost, I would have gotten 6,900.
Blue, red, purple. What was the other one?
Orange.
Blue, red, purple, and orange.
You know, John Cena orange.
Blue.
It was purple.
It was purple.
So I had blue and purple.
I thought it was red.
Blue was A. Look what I had wrote down, crossed out, and changed.
Yeah. Yeah. I swore it was red because it was like the opposite of the green. That's what I was thinking. And I wasn't 100% sure, but I was pretty confident on it. And obviously I was wrong, as always. But a poor keyboard was taken out because of it. Because, well.
Oh, Sleazy beat the fuck out of it. It was deadly. Smash the shit out of it.
I still have it.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I was not happy because it was my only chance. It was literally my only chance. It was 1-on-1. He had already told me bet it all. So I had the shot and I lost. So on that note, my rage has been satisfied. We watched Night of Champions and my rage has returned.
Yes.
Not in probably not in the ways that everyone else is. But I'll make the main talking point for the women on this show. God damn it. Outside of Jade Cargill, we all decided that black leather was in this time
Yeah.
around. 4 out of 5 of the women on this show had some variation of black leather on.
Hell, Raquel had a corset on and shit.
I'll be frank with you. You know,
Frank.
hi, it's better than being earnest.
Or Shirley.
Or Shirley you can't be serious.
Like Shirley.
One of the reasons why women are not meant to show skin in Saudi Arabia is to kind of protect the fact that it makes them look more sexually attractive.
Mm-hmm.
The bodysuits of these women left not much to be desired.
I'd fuck Rhea Ripley in a potato sack. I don't know what this bodysuit.
That's true. That's okay. I know a lot of people that would be true for. Asuka, 100%. Holy shit. But it was even more apparent with these suits than others, which kind of defeats the purpose, in my opinion. Maybe that's just me, but whatever.
Well, they're covered up, but it's funny. The person that didn't wear black was black.
Yeah. Racist.
Well, if she wore black, you couldn't see her. So
Point out facts. Point out facts. Smile so our brother can see you.
Whoa.
I didn't go that far.
God
Wow.
damn it.
I didn't go that far.
Hey, network. I dare you to throw us off the edge.
This is Death for Dark.
Just saying.
God damn it.
The show opened
With us getting thrown off.
with the King of the Ring tournament final. Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton, 19 minutes and 45 seconds. John Ken gave this 4 1/4. Heavy G.
I will agree. I have 4 1/4 down. I have my thing broken down in pros and cons. The cons were the first disaster kick was horrific. Horrific.
Just a bit outside.
Fuck your finish.
For strike 3.
Yeah. And no, strike 3 was too much help with Cody's figure 4.
Oh yeah.
That was horrible. But the pros of this match was Orton, the master shelling of his back injury, the 2 counters, the RKO and the Crossroads, and the Cody cutter into the RKO. I thought was pretty good. The second guess on the punt really put that in perspective. And then I think the way that they used the turnbuckle to finish it was awesome. Not the head slamming; it was actually going into a rib first. I think the right kid died. And then Cody Rhodes was it me or did he cut like a heelish type of promo at the end of?
That's what they want you to think.
I don't think he cut a heelish promo. I think he was the heel in the match.
Well, when they were fighting, when Orton punched, it was like a yay, and then when Rhodes punched, it was ooh, hey,
Well,
ooh.
So,
And remember the laugh he had when he was. This is going way back when he was with Legacy. I would like that. That heelish laugh that he had. He did it after the match as well. But no, everything else with that match was fantastic. 4 1/4 stars. Phenomenal.
all right, yeah, 3 3/4. I gave it the deets. But it lacked something for me, and I don't know what it was. Like, it just didn't feel like a top tier Cody Rhodes match from the past 3 years. It just was lacking something. And I thought he cut a babyface promo at the end, which was kind of weird for me because he was the heel in the match. And I don't know if they did that because they did it on the fly because of crowd reaction, because he was getting kind of booed during his entrance, and Orton was getting, they were singing Cody's entrance. He was still getting a little boos. Well, they were cheering Orton. Maybe they did, or maybe there's some credence to what you said last week to where maybe Cody's slowly turning heel. But he was 100% the heel in this match. And then he cut a babyface promo, and I was like, that's awkward.
And that crowd was hot for that match too, man.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, it was. Absolutely fit. Great choice for an opener. Right kid died. Sure.
Sure.
I mean, I really don't. I think Orton should have won here. So, but let's see where they go with it, I guess. Because, yeah. Sleazy.
I gave it same rating piece of shit.
Between who? Oh.
The deets. I gave it the deets. A lot of similar talking points. I think to your point about whether or not it was, if they did it on the fly or they planned it from the get-go, I think it's an interesting way of going about it when the entire buildup was teacher-student. So it's kind of odd to make Cody be the heel student. It's strange.
It's always better when the student's the heel. Get real.
It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad or anything, but it's a weird thing to do on the fly. Like if they planned it from the get-go and that's where they were kind of going with it.
Yeah.
And Cody Rhodes out-heeled Randy Orton, which technically that's what the finish was.
Mm-hmm.
Like Orton brought the chair in to distract the referee so he could take the turnbuckle off. And then Cody Rhodes uses it in a double reverse fashion, but he still used it and then won the match over it. So I'm under the impression that they went in thinking he was going to heal it up a bit.
That makes more sense.
So,
if it was a house show that was like Roadblock or was in Madison Square Garden or something like that, you know what I mean? Where it was a house show that was televised.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah, but I think you're right. I think they came in with it being planned.
Yeah.
And then that leaves Ryan,
who's just casually watching NXT.
Yeah. I'm putting live NXT on because it was just another thing was on. Shout out to WWE for making the third Black King of the Ring, which is really great for them. Did you not see that shit on Twitter?
Yeah, that's back to back. I want to point out.
No, it's not. Gunther's white as fuck.
No. Back
Gunther's
to back.
not white. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean,
unless you're talking about
I'm not going to walk down that road.
I was going to say, you're going to talk about me and then you're going to do that shit.
This match was exactly what I expected. The person who was going over had to have gone over. As much as Randy Orton is probably my favorite wrestler now currently working of everybody, like, it's just, I really wanted Orton to win just so he didn't have that streak if he lost 2 King of the Ring finals. Is the only person. For Catalyst, there's your next trivia stat.
You're welcome.
Right?
Stealing from us all the time.
If a turn is happening, a double turn is happening at SummerSlam.
Yes. If a turn, yes.
Almost a triple turn if you involve Rollins.
I don't think
unprecedented.
I don't know if Rollins is going to turn though. Rollins wouldn't turn.
The way they did it at Night of Champions, and we'll talk about it a little bit more. The suggestion might actually be that the only person turning is Cena.
No.
Because I could see a War Games.
War Games is the Samoan Dynasty 2.0 versus Samoan Dynasty 3.0. Let's get that out of the way.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Well, let me put it this way. I don't think it's the only match.
Cena wants to do a War Games before he leaves, which I can see happening. It's not a real War Games match. Street Fight, Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez. 14 minutes. Kent gave this 3.5 stars. Sleazy, you're the women's wrestling enthusiasts.
I'm torn. I gave this 2 3/4, but I thought the
what?
2 3/4.
What?
The Mike Sanders.
2 3.
Thank you.
Fuck that. I don't even know who George Sanders is.
You're a piece of shit.
You're gonna get punched in the ovary,
right? See.
Can't believe you wish that on a show.
It wasn't a standout match. Okay, let's get that out of the way. there were a couple spots that were really cool. The riptide off the top was really well done. They did a really cool, a lot of really cool spots with weapons in general. The kendo stick with her getting tied up was pretty cool. And she sold it even post match.
Yeah.
In the post show, she was selling that shit. That was great. I will say though, and this goes to after the show. Okay, so Io is like, I want the best, ever to face at Evolution, which is before SummerSlam, and she chooses Rhea Ripley, not what she teased with Asuka if she had won the Queen of the Ring. Whatever.
You can't have two Asians face each other. It'd be like a double count on. Neither one's going to win.
Yeah, 2 3/4.
Or Rocky comes down. Either that or Rocky comes down, cashes in. None of them win.
So, same rating piece of shit, for one.
The fuck, dude?
And honestly, I think I'm overrating a little bit here. Raquel Rodriguez dominated the match. Rhea hit like 4 moves and won. And that's including interference from Roxanne Perez. It did not make either one of them look good. So I'm like, oh, so Raquel destroys Rhea, has to have Roxy interfere, and she still loses. Cool. John Oliver gif. Like I was like, oh, that's how this is gonna go. Cool. And again, 2 3/4, but I think I'm overrating it. Like,
no.
So
No.
I will go to that guy up there in Canada.
I felt like it could have been better, and I think because they were over on Saturday, we're not going to get it. Like, they're saving their shit for Evolution. Let's be real.
So there's another point I wanted to add too. Was Heavy G kind of made the point for the first match? Crowd was mad fucking hot. They did the Rhea Ripley entrance, loved her, and then as soon as the bell rang,
sat on their hands,
did absolutely fucking nothing.
And
that wasn't the only women's match that did absolutely fucking no crowd reaction. So,
this has happened in previous years, and I think part of the reason why that's the case is that they're almost afraid to cheer too much.
Yeah.
And that's just the cultural thing. Mm-hmm. But there was something else that was pointed out on Twitter, TikTok. It was somewhere, maybe Reddit. That somebody was like, "Where are all the women in the crowd?" Like,
this is true.
You don't want to ask that question.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, Ryan, finish your thought.
That was my thought. Like,
cool.
I think they're saving everything. With the two of them are saving everything. Evolution 2. Women's matches aren't really like I said. They're not really cheered up because you shouldn't be cheering the women.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Io versus Rhea Ripley. I already know because I read the SmackDown spoilers what the other title match is going to be. So I'm not going to give it away unless you want me to. But that's okay. Heavy G.
Are we unhappy? Should I be unhappy?
Wow,
You want me to
tell? Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert from SmackDown because they taped it last night. Tiffy versus Trish.
Let's give another 50-some-odd person a title shot without whatever.
Fuck, Trish Stratus and still go a lot better than go over. You're not hearing that talk.
Still 50. I really like this Rhea match. I gave it a three and a half. I mean the chair spot with when she was tied up in the ropes, I thought that was interesting. We got the Rhea Kanrana. I don't think I've ever seen her do that move. The Rhea Kanrana. One thing I mean, The whips, I think, were cool, but I mean, they weren't going to hurt because they were all hitting her corset.
By the way, Trish is 49.
Okay.
She turns
Hey,
50 in December.
Guess what? Then she can wrestle on a GCW show anyway.
This is true.
The one thing that
This is
the one thing that I didn't get was number one, the ref moving the chair out of the way in the ring. It's a street fight. Why are you removing a chair out of the ring? Number one.
Okay, why do people clear off the announce tables when it's a no holds barred match where they're going to put people through it? You think you want to make it hurt more?
And the one thing that when she tied up Rhea in the ropes, and she goes to choke Rhea.
You got hard.
Yeah. But she pushes Rhea backwards. That's the way to get out of someone tying somebody up. Is to lean back and do this to get out of the ropes. Why would you push her? Why would you choke her and actually give her a chance to get away like that? I think they realized that. It was like, oh shit, you gotta get back down. That and the step spot, the second step spot. The first one when they put the steps on the ring and they slammed Raquel's face in it. The referee did a good job there because that was going to go down and land on Rodriguez. The referee stopped it, but the other way, man, that's just. I mean, I know it wasn't great. No, it could have been really dangerous. Personally, I think the wrong kid died here. I think Raquel should have won.
I 100% agree with that.
If they were going to go Io, Rhea wins.
Obviously.
Well, but I mean, they made a whole thing about it that she's never beaten Rhea solo head to head. This would have been the perfect time.
She should have beat her the first time, then Rhea beat her every other time.
Yeah. Rhea's 3-1 against her, which was strange because they did bring that up on.
They did bring up that she had no wins, but I think that would have been the place for Raquel to get one because I mean don't want to say it's a throwaway show, but she
basically drew on Wonder,
right,
and lost,
right. So I just think that that Raquel could have won there, but 3 and half stars for me.
Seems like he was more critical of the match than we were, and he rated it higher.
Right?
Karrion Kross versus Sami Zayn, 13 minutes to 35 seconds. Kent gave this 3 1/4. Ryan, I'll start with you.
This match is way better than it was supposed to be. And if for something that got thrown out of the pay-per-view at the last moment, or was I the only one that liked this match?
I like the match.
That man's face just looks so confused then.
Because this was not a good match.
What?
I think you're in the minority.
Maybe I'm in the minority. This match sucked.
What?
I didn't think it was like a barn burner, but
no,
it wasn't bad.
This is like the.
Don't even say the worst match on the card.
This is the worst match? No, it's not. It's not the worst match on the card. It's the second worst match on the card.
Oh, fuck?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, this is a 2-star match. It was the last match, but without the interference. Karrion Kross dominated. Sami Zayn got 4 moves in and 1. Cool. Next.
The underdog match?
No, I was going to say it's an underdog match. It's a typical Sami Zayn match.
But we just saw in the last match. I didn't need to see it again.
So, damn it, D'Lo is your reason why for rating it lower.
Plus, it was boring as fuck.
I thought
Karrion Kross can only do so many chin locks, guys, for making it fucking entertaining. I don't know what the fuck you want me to fucking do here. Every time I fucking look up, fucking Sami Zayn's in a goddamn chin lock. What the fuck?
Fucking gold.
Jesus Christ.
He's working the chin, man.
He's working the chin.
His finish is a fucking sleeper.
His finisher is a chin lock. Oh, and by the way, 1, fuck your finish. 2,
yeah,
he had him in that fucking thing for forever.
Oh, and by the way, Sammy's hand touched him out on the third drop.
One, it touched the man on the third drop. Two, Jey Uso didn't get that luxury with 3 arms going down. They're just like, oh, he's out. Make it consistent.
Right.
Again, that's not on the performers.
Fuck these AEW fucking referees. They're just the shittiest fucking referees in the history of fucking wrestling. They should be more like WWE referees.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck that. We'll get to that the next fucking match. But
Well, here's the thing. They're still better than AEW referees. But
Look at that asshole holding the table for Raquel and Rhea. Who the fuck does that?
same referees that hold the ladder when people go.
yeah, but at least WWE tries to hide it. Well, AEW just like, oh, we're just gonna have referees in the middle of the shot, hold it. No, but no, I thought this match sucked.
How?
I literally, you said wow or how? Because I literally just explained it.
I just said wow.
Wow.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear
We
him.
wowed in stereo.
Whoa.
All right, overrate it, everyone.
3 stars. I thought it was just a fun little match. I thought it was a good way to push the feud and Karrion Kross's character as a whole. There was a lot of interesting bits and pieces of that, but yeah.
Wrong kid died.
Disagree. Only because I think
Raw next night.
yeah. Well, I didn't watch Raw because hashtag I don't watch
Yeah,
the
I didn't watch Raw either.
Karrion Kross beats Steve.
Fuck out of Sami Zayn.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay.
That makes even more
On
sense.
Tuesdays means that when we review pay-per-views, Raw has to be included in our discussion of, well, that made sense for that. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Usually, okay. So this is where I have to go back and make sure that I'm consistent with everything. Even if I'm watching Raw, I have to watch it in a vacuum, so I understand it. But even still, not knowing what happened on Raw, I still think it's okay to have Sammy win there because Karrion Kross's gimmick right now works irrespective of wins and losses right this moment because they're trying to work this weird work shoot type thing going on. So it makes sense for the storyline. But as you guys are obviously saying, something happened on Raw that makes that point even more poignant. So
This guy.
Yeah. I mean, I gave it 3 stars. It was a solid match. I mean, the old school in me with Sami Zayn coming off the ropes with an axe handle. That was kind of. It was like Sami Zayn with an axe handle. Cole didn't know what the hell to do. Cole's like, an axe handle.
You telling me you gave this match 3 stars because of a fucking axe handle?
Probably.
I agree. Axe handle makes it the 3-star mark.
But I mean, Cross being the heel here. I mean, I think the right kid died. Cross is just. I don't know if Cross was that good or if it was just Sammy making Cross look that good. But Cross showed no rust at all. Like I said, it was a solid match, and the finish I think was awesome because it just comes out of nowhere, like an underdog Hail Mary gets the win. I think that's perfect for this match. 3 stars.
United States Championship, Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa, 12 minutes and 5 seconds. Ken gave this 3 stars. I actually really liked this match. I really did. Of course, you hate the bad match, but don't like the good one. Okay, that makes sense. I 3.5. I thought this was really good. Hikuleo coming down was predictable.
Was he the one that you predictable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where Sleazy went. Did Sleazy die?
Sometimes not, but like we always try to hope not.
And I don't know where Sleazy went. Did his computer crash?
It might have.
It is new.
Oh, he's back. We're back. And the stream was cut. The stream got cut. Did it get cut? No, it didn't get cut. We're all back.
We are still live. Okay. Hikuleo coming down. You hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hikuleo come because Ryan's just sitting there looking like a fucking high piece of shit.
Ryan is actually. Yeah, leave the hard piece of shit out of the way here. Ron's just playing video games as we're talking, like you would watch hockey or something, and it's still keeping up on his end of the conversation. Eat a bag of dicks.
Barbecue flavor.
Barbecue flavor.
Ooh, Korean barbecue. Sleazy will like that.
That could be, yeah.
By the way, Korean barbecue flavor is absolutely disgusting, but actual Korean barbecue is really
Barbecue is good, yes.
good.
I
Anyway,
agree.
Solo, Ryan basically predicted it. Solo winning's not a surprise. Hikuleo coming down, I don't think it was a surprise. It furthers the storyline. Action was good. I liked it. I really did like it. 3.5. Sleazy went bye-bye, and he's not even in the chat, so I don't know what's going on. Let's do heaviest, Jeeziest.
2 stars.
Whoa.
You fucking underrated piece of
Hated
fucking
it.
shit.
Okay, let's see. We're talking about the refereeing in last match. Let's talk about the refereeing in this match. JC Mateo comes in the ring and just stands there, and the ref's like, he becomes a fan. He just stands there. No. And
You
then
want to get in the way of that big motherfucker?
Right?
throw him the fuck out. Then he doesn't take a ref bump. What the fuck was he doing when Tongaloa comes in and does his freaking Hangman neck breaker on Fatu, and then what the hell was he doing when Hikuleo came down? He was over there in the corner kneeling down like he was praying for something. What the hell? Pay attention to what you're doing. That totally just, for me, just fucked the match. Just fucked the match. Because you knew all this shit was going to happen, and the referee just like plainly just turned a blind eye to it. Bullshit.
Ryan,
Bullshit.
take care of my light work.
I really don't understand what happens when you sleep, that your brain gets so deprived of oxygen when you think about proper matches that this is how you get on.
I just didn't like it.
And then he'll say something that actually happened in the match, and then won't say anything. Sleazy, you back? You dead?
I don't know what happened there. I lost internet for a bit, and then I got the stream restarted, but I couldn't get the camera going for some reason. Whatever.
Oh, it's the Jersey internet.
So are we split 50-50 Sleazy, or is that Heavy G fucked in the head? What did you think of Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu?
I thought it was fine.
Fine.
It was fine. I gave it 3.25. I think, I know you had to do the fucking screwball finish because you needed to debut Hikuleo or what is it? Tomatonga, Talatonga, Tinga Tonga, Toga Togan.
Talatonga.
Even Tongaloa is the king botch. He even botched his own name. So I understand it. I understand they had to do what they had to do to get to this point. Cool. The match was fine up to that point. You got to do what you got to do, I guess. Whatever. Exactly.
I'm yawning for the next match. Queen of the Ring tournament final. Asuka versus Jade Cargill. Shortest match of the night at 8 minutes and 35 seconds. Canton gave this the Mike Sanders. Sleazy, you're the women's wrestling enthusiast.
I thought it was better than the Raquel Rhea match, but not by much. I also gave it to Mike Sanders. First of all, I don't understand. Really? I don't understand having Asuka once again come back from injury, go 2 rounds, and then fucking biff it in the finals. It's kind of an odd.
How do you not understand that? She's Asian. You knew she wasn't going to win.
It's definitely a choice that was made. I know Asuka loves to put other people over, so I get it. Jade Cargill is the golden child right now. Everyone knows that. Everyone understands that, and I appreciate it. I think she needs more seasoning personally, but that's just me.
She's greener than my shit was last week.
Yeah, and there are a couple places where Asuka Asuka walked her to a decent match here.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, this could have been way better, but also, why bother? They were sitting on their hands. So,
It doesn't need to be better.
does it? No, because the story's already been told. We already knew where this was going.
Yeah.
So
yeah, predictable that Jay was going to win this tournament. 1 3/4. This match sucked too. I fucking hated this match. Also, like it was botchy. Oh, there's my black pussy. It was botchy. It was a Jade Cargill singles match in WWE.
He wasn't talking about Jade Cargill, so take it easy.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure that out.
About my actual black pussy.
Respect.
Again, not Jade Cargill.
That's not the black pussy I want.
Okay. I gave it 2 stars. I mean, it was the only pro I have in this match. It was nice. It was nice to see Asuka back. After that, it was downhill. Let's see. I'm gonna be Jade Cargill and selling my knee. You need more than slapping your damn knee to sell that your knee's hurting.
Okay, so time out here. You've been doing these nitpicky things all night.
I told you.
Everybody has done that in the history of wrestling. Every single fucking worker.
For the entire match.
Yes!
But then you also have to limp. You don't limp. You smack it. And
have you seen a Mick Foley match? From the 1990s? To where all he does is slap his knee and then he fucking never limps? And that motherfucker's in the Hall of Fame and that motherfucker can't even walk now! He didn't even do that!
And then she does a super kick with that leg. Doesn't sell that. Botches the pinfall. And then after the match, when she's walking in the ring, she's limping on the wrong fucking leg.
That you can't excuse. The limping on the wrong leg you can't excuse.
Oh my
god! But the
Megan.
slap in the leg, I'll give her a pass. Everybody fucking knows that.
No.
But
is this a Jack Vaughn moment?
Nice slap.
Thank you.
Oh fucking! And like you said, you could have heard a cricket during that match.
Yeah,
they play cricket in Saudi Arabia.
They do actually.
You play cricket over there.
I don't know.
Well, maybe if you were not an uncultured swine.
Wow.
I'm American. I'm very cultured.
I'm very cultured.
Cheese culture.
I am 100% cultured.
I'm America. I culture.
Sleazy, I wonder what shirt you're getting from Callus.
I don't know.
How does he get a shirt?
Because I ruined
was on
the keyboard.
and he smashed the keyboard. He was mad.
So I won. I don't get shit. He smashes his keyboard and he gets something?
Yeah, that's how that goes. See?
That's
how
fucking bullshit.
It fucking works. That's how it fucking works.
Callus is going to get you one too. Don't worry. Sleazy said a bunch of shit. It was just funny from the last episode of Sleazy's breakdown.
All right, because I can't even say that. It's the last match. WWE Championship, John Cena versus CM Punk. 23 minutes and 13 seconds. Can't give this. The deets. Let me start with the G.
I gave it 4 1/4. I liked everything about it. Except for the fuck your finish.
Have you seen John Cena? Have you seen John Cena versus CM Punk match?
Yeah. I bet it doesn't mean I like it. That and the referee taking that shoulder block from whoever, he took it from Cena.
Little H
was knocked out. Then that's one of my pros, but he gets knocked out. You don't see him, and then when he comes into the ring, he darts in the ring and fucking look like Tommy Young. What?
Tommy Young.
But
was that 19 he did that on?
No, it was 24.
Oh, it was 24. It was 24. It was that late. Jesus.
But the little Nate taking that shoulder from frickin' Cena was awesome. I mean, the whole match to me was good. I mean, it really showed the familiarity between the two with reversing moves and doing all this other stuff. I thought you got that little bit of a swerve at the end where they shook hands, and then you got the
Cena tried to dick kick him.
yep, and then Punk was ready for that, and then Rollins effing Punk over. When you guys were talking about earlier, or we were talking off air, I think about maybe a double turn here in the future.
No, I think it was on there.
No, it
I
wasn't on
think
there, but that's when it's happening.
I
I'd be
think-
willing to bet Sleazy eating a pepper and it's going to happen.
Can we
I
get
think-
the pick to pepper?
yes.
How am I getting?
I think Cena turns face on Rollins.
You think
On
Rollins?
Rollins?
I think
So Rollins is cashing in on Cena.
right.
Okay. Okay. My thoughts on the match, 4 stars. It was not up to par from the other matches, but it doesn't mean it had to be. A little bit on the overbooked side, but at the same time, this overbooked made sense as compared to some of the Cena overbookedness. Rollins getting involved obviously made sense. Cena looked like he escaped the match instead of actually winning. So he didn't hit anyone with the title. Rollins did it for him, basically.
Right, yeah.
So I like that aspect of it. As far as the double turn, I don't know. Maybe. I think Cena's turning. He's turning face before he leaves. There's
Right.
that's going to happen. I can see that happening. Cody, I can see Cody turning heel too, but I don't think it's going to happen. But I mean, the story.
That's a switch, though. See?
Well, the story kind of writes itself because at WrestleMania, Rhodes wouldn't do what it took, to beat Cena, and now he did that with Orton, kinda, on the lower end. So now, will it really be a heel turn if he does it? Because basically, Cena was saying, "You couldn't do what I did, and I did it, and I won." So
Turnabout is fair play.
Turnabout's fair play. So is it
thing
really
with
going to
Owens,
be?
yeah, but the thing with Owens, when Cody did the crossroads on the chair was, whatever. A chair was there, blah, blah, blah. He got away with it. I feel like this time it's going to be that The Rock never wanted Cena. The Rock wanted Cody.
Yeah.
Now The Rock's going to get Cody at the expense of Cena.
I can see that. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Okay. So that could be okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, Rock wanted him as his champion.
Yeah.
Well, Cena's leaving at the end of the year. He's not going to be Rock's champion anymore. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Ryan, what did you think of the match?
I love the match. I thought it was great. I love shenanigans and knew it was coming, especially in Saudi. We got the Money in the Bank briefcase now, and it's going to be teased on. I don't see much teasing on Gunther. If he gets cashed in on Gunther, I will be shocked.
Same.
Shocked.
Same.
All I think is getting cashed in on the WWE side. There's also the rumor floating around that the World Heavyweight title is being moved to SmackDown, and the WWE title is going to be moved to Raw. The way to do that is Rollins with the briefcase. No real trade. It's just going to, there's no trade for it. Whoever the World Heavyweight Champion is going to be, probably Gunther, is getting shopped over to SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Or they do a tournament on SmackDown because Goldberg wins it and
Give me it. You want to do it? Fucking do it. 5-time world champion.
5-time world champion with every single version of the new versions of the belts.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Because fuck you.
Dude, he won 4 world titles in 4 decades.
Yep.
Goldberg.
Fuck it.
Fuck him.
Overall thoughts on the show.
What a fantastic Super Raw.
Not wrong.
These are what
No, he's
Saturday
not
night's
wrong.
main events should be.
Fantastic Super Raw.
A fantastic Super Raw.
Yeah, to me, and okay, here we go nitpicking again.
No, you not at all.
Night of Champions, and only 2 championships were on the card.
Well, King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring.
That's not
They were
not a
Canadian
title.
championship matches. It's a caveat, and they get away with it.
No. That should have been called King of the Ring Raw. It was just, I mean, you didn't have Gunther, you didn't have any of the tag belts.
Night of Champions.
You didn't have Io, you didn't have Lynch, you didn't have Julia.
Okay.
You didn't have Tiffany, but then again, she was on SmackDown the night before. Dom was hurt. The only
Dom's not hurt. It's a fucking work.
Well, we're just going with that he's hurt. Then you have Cena and Fatu, and then you had Raquel that was in a match that didn't involve the title. So it's like Night of Champions to me.
They've never had a Night of Champions with all the titles defended on it. Never.
The last time they had back in 2015, they had four title matches, and one of the non-title matches. One of the non-title matches was what? Cody versus Brock.
Sleazy has his hand raised.
Let me just end this conversation really quickly. Every single person on this entire card, top to bottom, has been a champion. It is a Night of Champions.
Oh.
Lawyered.
What did Cross hold?
NXT
championship.
Twice,
yeah.
Not worried about
Solo's the North American champion.
Main roster.
Oh, now he's picking main roster.
That doesn't matter.
NXT title's never been,
NXT title was defended on a WrestleMania, sir. You cannot say that.
How dare you?
As a cash in for a Royal Rumble.
How dare you? No. In all seriousness, here's the other. That's a little bit more of a joke, but the reality is, look at the people on this card. How many certified Hall of Famers, current, future, whatever, have been on this show? Cena, Punk, Rhodes, Orton, Asuka. I would dare say even Rhea Ripley. Definitely Sami Zayn. There's a shit ton of talent on this show. Even if you ignore the fact that Rollins was here.
People on this card, and at least 8 of them are going to be Hall of Famers.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I think that while they threw everything they could at this show from a talent standpoint, it didn't deliver overall. Were there some good spots? Yes. Were there some decent to good matches? Yes. But for the quality of the talent on the show versus what we got for the show was completely night and day different, in my opinion. There's another thing I wanted to bring up as well. Look at the difference. Look at the difference in advertising between this show and the previous pay-per-view.
There was one thing on the ring and no Prime bottles.
No Prime bottles, nothing on the corners.
Well, that's Saudi influence.
Well, it's a paid
They're
show.
paying $50 million for shows.
Exactly. And that was kind of my point, is that that's what it's going to take in the future if you don't want, Snickers presents Dick Vane Mania. That's just going to be how it is. Like, you need a huge paid show to be able to not have this ridiculous 50-minute commercial shoved in between this 12-minute match. And I'm not happy about it, but it is the reality of the business. We're here to make money, and I hate it.
Okay, news and rumors.
Rumors and news.
Oh, one last thing. Charles Robinson taking that bump at 60 fucking years old is quite possibly the most dangerous thing he's probably ever done in his life. And
he wrestled Gorgeous George.
And yet, 60 years old, that motherfucker took a bump on the floor.
And ran full speed to the ring yet.
Yeah, to take that bump.
I mean, that was that was my favorite spot of the match. He told it well too.
Do you see you see him he posted something on Twitter where he was just laying down with garbage all around him?
Yeah.
He's he's still laying there after being knocked out.
Right.
So Chad Gable, he had shoulder surgery. But luckily, El Grande Americano is not hurt.
Arrived. Yes.
He's not hurt. He's still good, which proves to Michael Cole that El Grande Americano has been and never has been Chad Gable.
The
Whoever thought it was Chad Gable was an
magic,
idiot.
Michael Cole.
the,
Yeah,
the
Michael Cole's an idiot.
magic of Lucha, that power made him grow.
Yes.
Yes.
I think this is also a rumor, but it looks like Hangman Adam Page said it. I found it from this reputable source called SC Jerk. I think it's just terrible that WWE did a show in a place where right-wing authoritarian government has oppressed women and LGBT folks for religious minorities. Anyway, be sure to check out. Make sure to check out our next pay-per-view in Texas. This is news and rumors, so I wasn't really sure.
I think it's a good news and or rumor.
The next pay-per-view's out in Texas.
All In is in Texas
Adam Page said it.
in 11 days.
Oh,
That is their
Adam
next-
Page. Oh, I gotcha.
Ah, there we
Page.
go.
It took my mind.
Follow the bouncing ball.
I can't.
There's
There's so many balls in my face right now.
You're loving
I
every
hear,
second of it.
I hear you speaking. There's no balls in your face. You're not gargling shit.
Don't make
Did
me.
you see the
not
nonsense?
make me quote.
Hold on. Did you see the nonsense that Karrion Kross isn't gives a push because he doesn't bump?
Yes.
Yeah, what the fuck is that bullshit? The hell are we talking about here? Oh fuck. People are idiots.
He bumped more in that match in the first 5 matches of that GCW show. I'll tell you that much.
Apparently,
You
according
are just
to
on top of that.
a dirt
Fuck.
sheet. No. It was just a random dirt sheet. Again, SC Jerk, but it comes from a website, so I'm not kind of sure. Newsweek.com is reporting that Private Party and Danhausen have interests in WWE.
I mean,
Okay.
Of course they have interest in
yeah, of course.
wouldn't?
Yeah.
I'd say
I
Danhausen.
also have interest in WWE.
He'll do anything. He suck your dick.
Wow.
Sleazy.
Yes.
Tonga Loa's infamous return last night at Night of Champions has garnered over 18 million views over all of WWE's social platform in 24 hours.
Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you for
Oh
watching
my
media.
jeez. Oh, this one's gold. I'm not even saying this out loud. You get to read this one.
I gotta
It's
move
just
it
the
that way.
caption. Just the caption is just fucking great.
I can't see it. There's a giant news and rumors thing in the way.
There.
El Vente America.
Fuck.
That's awesome.
SC Jerk for everyone.
Yeah. Gotta love it. So we know the women's match, the women's titles matches for Evolution.
Yay.
Evolution, isn't that mystery?
Yeah, or something of that nature. What's everyone's thoughts on this so far? I know my opinion, but
The Evolution pay-per-view?
yeah, so
Why?
far.
Why?
Exactly.
Why not?
Well, you
Not
figure
cool.
if you figure they just had a pay-per-view where really women weren't really
And Sleazy's mentioned this before. It's not a quidinkink that right after they go to Saudi, they're having a women's pay-per-view.
The first time, absolutely. But it's now the second time. Who cares? Like when that first happened, okay, boys, y'all had your bitchy nonsense about it and blah blah blah. It still happened for whatever reason, things, something good came out of it. Now they're going to go back to the well again. Call it a reunion pay-per-view, whatever. It's going to happen a bunch. Right now, there's 5 matches announced for that card, and there's going to be people on this card that don't normally get a big spot like they're getting.
to me that's the beauty of the pay-per-view. They get to shine 100%. They don't try to get a piece of the pie. They get the whole kit and caboodle. I think they need that. I think there are some women that I think that are good that don't get used. So they can actually do a whole thing where everybody can get in it. But see, to me, the thing that I don't like is that bleach blonde Canadian that gets a freaking title shot.
Hey, whoa,
Without
whoa,
her-
whoa, whoa, hey, hey,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa,
whoa.
hey, 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 whoa, 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 whoa.
Holy shit!
Stroke your head.
That my bay. Okay, you leave my bay out of this.
Good for you, but
All right, you leave my bay out of this. Like,
He
show
he's-
me on your stupid Dallas Cowboys fucking teddy bear where she hurt you. Okay,
my brain.
leave
Right-
my
right
fucking
in-
leave my snow Latina out of this. Okay.
That's no Mexican Trish
Right.
Stratus.
Stripes. Well, if Bruno Sammartino was alive, he probably could have got a title shot too.
If he could still go, absolutely. What the
Who?
fuck is your
I didn't
issue?
hear what he said.
Bruno Sammartino.
Oh, 100%. He'll be on Evolution.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm waiting for Santino Morella to come back.
So right now, the 5 matches announced.
As he changed the subject.
Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus for the Women's Championship. There is a battle royal for
Yes.
a Women's World Championship match at Clash in Paris.
Yes.
So that would be Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley, whoever wins, because that match is for Evolution. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez will defend the women's tag team titles in a fatal 4-way match against a Raw team, a SmackDown team, and an NXT women's team.
Nice.
Right now, the only team that has been qualified that we can see is Alexa Bliss and Charlotte from SmackDown.
I
right.
guarantee.
New.
And finally, JC Jade is defending the NXT Women's Championship against Jordan Grace.
You know that they're going to shove everybody. That's going to be like their nostalgia trip for that Rumble.
The better, yeah.
Yeah.
A battle royal, yeah.
Honestly, though, for the tag, I actually think Raquel and Roxanne are going to win. Because isn't the stipulation? I think I just read that on News and Rumors where, like, yeah, Roxanne could be like her tag team partner, but she's not officially the tag team champion unless they win that match.
Yeah.
They're freebirding it.
No, then that was kind of what Ra was saying. They're
Well-
like, yeah, but you got to prove yourselves as champion.
Yeah.
So, like, that match is the...
No.
So they're interim champions, basically.
And
You
then they are considered brand new champions. Like, it is a 6th title reign for Raquel Rodriguez.
Right. What about
Wow.
who's that other powerhouse in NXT? I know Jordan Grace is, but what's the other one?
Lash
Can't-
Legend?
No.
Where-
Zaria.
Zaria.
Zarya.
You
Oh,
imagine-
yeah.
Can you imagine Grace and Zaria coming out of NXT for those belts?
They got Zaria and Sol Roca teamed up, and they are fucking gelling.
And they're
Well, I
absolutely going to run him.
Well, yeah, I think. Well, I didn't know they were tied. I didn't know she was with Soloka, but yeah, that's perfect. To me, that could be the way to bring them up to the main roster. Have them win
Leave
the
him in
tag belts.
NXT and run roughshod over NXT for a while.
Yeah.
All right.
Because there's a lot of cool teams out down there as well. I mean,
Yeah.
There's also a rumor that Vicky Guerrero could be coming back for the Evolution pay-per-view in some
please.
role.
what?
Battle Royal.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
In the Battle Royal, let's go. It's going to be deadly.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Meh.
She looks like she could still go too.
Come on.
Give her a title shot.
I need.
If she wins the Battle Royal, she'll get one. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'd pop for that. Fuck you.
Too bad Mae Young wasn't alive. He could have got one
Don't-
too.
Don't
Fabulous
make.
Moolah won the world title how long ago? When that came back, I suppose you hated that too, did you?
No, I actually like
We
that.
don't like fun things.
Wait. You liked Mae Young coming
Yeah.
back in her late 70s
For
to
the women's
win
title.
the women's title,
For a week.
but who could literally had a heart attack like a week later.
Right, she got powerbombed through the damn table.
That
by
was
Double
Mae
Recovery.
Young, not fucking Fabulous Moolah. Take it easy.
Moolah.
The Moolah, the fucking one who likes to. Not gonna say it on there because yeah.
Yeah, fuck her.
Yeah.
Just fuck her.
Fabulous Moolah. Huh.
Fuck her.
Fuck her. That's
I
right.
will not. She's dead. I'm not really
Katie Vick.
okay. Kane. I'm not really seeing much. I know Kevin Owens mentioned.
I got one for you.
Huh?
Yeah, we'll talk about that first. But according to God, I love that.
It makes me cry every time.
Right? It just brings a tear to all of our eyes. According to Dave Meltzer, he questioned how spontaneous CM Punk's apology in Saudi Arabia was. He claimed that obviously was planted. He's not exactly the apologetic type, but it's wrestling and it to be expected. What are your guys' thoughts about it being a plant? Or not
Who
real?
cares?
Thank you. Like, even if they were going to go that way, no matter what, when they brought it up in storyline. So either he was going to go over there and apologize for real, or he was going to go over there and apologize and it be scripted, but it's still going to feel genuine because that was what the story needed.
He's getting paid millions of fucking
millions.
dollars to
And
fucking
millions.
go over there to wrestle a 27-minute fucking match. I will suck my fucking pride for millions of dollars to do something way worse than wrestle a match for 27 minutes.
Wrestle a match for 27 minutes and get botched not once, but twice.
2 times.
2 times.
I get dumped on his head and then dumped on his head again through the table.
Yeah.
But still, it was worth the many millions
And millions.
millions of dollars
And
that he just
millions.
made. Oh God. Yeah. So what stupid
cares?
bullshit is that? It's whatever. The fuck are we doing here?
I mean, you're telling me that fucking Tony Khan doesn't suck fucking coke off of Meltzer's little dick for millions of dollars? For millions of fucking star ratings? Come
Fuck
on.
to the Dave Meltzer.
Come
Fuck
on.
to the Dave Meltzer.
We already fucking know. We already fucking know that happens. So that's not an allege. That's true. It was in international waters, but I saw him do it.
Wow.
I got nothing else for news and rumors.
Ryan, put yourself over. Oh, okay.
Right. Sorry, Sleazy. What are you doing Thursday?
Oh, busy. It's the day before a holiday here.
So what are
It
you
is.
doing?
Today is Canada Day, but
Yeah, fuck
first of all,
Canada.
happy
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Canada Day.
Today is not fucking Canada Day.
it is too.
Today is
Today is Bobby Bonilla Day.
Fair.
It ain't fucking Canada Day. Fuck Canada. Who
Well-
they ever beat?
Ryan Buck, hockey, everybody. Ryan
Oh,
Buck,
not since 93, bitch.
We are here.
Ryan Buck got Reddit, Twitter, Instagram. If Sleazy's free, Jeopardy Thursday.
Heavy G, put yourself over.
You can catch me and the Jeopardy champ, the Hall of Famer Fatman. On the-
Hey, no. He lost. He didn't
no.
have it. He
Listen,
ain't no
if
champion.
Roman Reigns can show up once every 4 months to defend his title, so can I.
You can catch both of us on the Best Darn Sports Show Period 2. We're going to be talking about the passing of 2 legends
Yes.
in their respective sports. We're going to touch a little bit on the MLB, but we're also going to go through a lot of the NBA and NHL transactions.
Well, that's getting changed.
Well, that's getting changed. We're going to talk about what Milwaukee did to Damian Lillard and more on the Best Darn Sports Show Period 2 coming up in about 5 minutes' time.
Okay. And now it's time for everyone's favorite segment of the show. The non-sports guy asked a trivia question of the sports people. Today, in honor of Bobby Bonilla Day, it's going to be Major League Baseball trivia. What MLB player got ejected in 1996 while standing in center field and never knew until the coach came to get him?
Oh, you're doing some weird ass fucking
Right?
rules. You like injections. You like eject.
Well, I mean, Oscar was on this show, so.
Center fielder. If you give me the team, it would be, you won't know the team anyway.
I do know the team, but
if you give me the team, it'll probably be a giveaway.
Right. I'm pretty sure it would be. I'll give. I can't even give a hint really. He was tossed, but he didn't actually hear the call, and he stayed in the center field for another 2 batters before somebody came out and told him, the coach.
Center fielder, American League or National League?
AL?
Now he doesn't know that.
AL, I believe.
The only thing I can think of is Jim Edmonds.
I'll give you the initials, LD.
Lenny Dykstra.
Lenny Dykstra is it.
National League.
He said National League. Oh, wait. Oh, he said American League?
I said American League.
Oh, it's National League.
Oh, is that? No, I'm sorry.
Was it the Mets or the Phillies?
The Phillies.
Then it's National League.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't.
Well,
have mattered.
They're both National League.
They're both National League. Yeah. He was. It's the most Philly thing ever. Getting kicked out and ignoring the consequences. The umpire was like, "Tell him he's gone." The manager was like, "You tell him. I'm not getting shanked." But yeah, there you go. I am at TWS Sleazy.
TWS Fatman.
And we're Sleazy Fatman, X, Instagram threads, Blue Sky, TikTok. Please like and follow us there. Find our videos at twitch.tv/SleazyFatman, youtube.com/SleazyFatman, and premium content at onlyfans.com/The Wrestling Show. Like and subscribe to your favorite platform. Click that notification icon on YouTube so you know when we go live. Like, for instance, if we go live on Thursday for After Dark, you'll be notified. Explore more content at thewrestlingshow.com, including articles, merch, and so much more. So with thanks to Ryan, thanks to Heavy G, and as always for Sleazy.
For the Fatman.
This is The Wrestling Show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
Fuck Dave Meltzer. Fuck Tony Khan and his alleged coke habit. A hot dog's not a sandwich. A sub is not a sandwich. A burger is a sandwich. Burritos and tacos are not sandwiches, you piece of shit. Next week, we're doing our mid-year awards. I said it right this time.
I'm a truth that you seem to run from. I'm an army of one. I'm a clip in your gun.